Dan, you're actually going to go on a doe hunt for winning this round.
Well, what I'd like to do, with your permission, take Eddie out as a coalition guy and just do a hunt, let him take my doe.
I agree with that decision, Dan. I think it's great. We get our coalition members out there and teaching them how to use that AccuFire weapon system and get a doe with it. I appreciate you.
It's time once again for the largest military outdoors organization in the country to feature one of the most unique shows in shooting sports. This is Army Buckhunters Season 2.
You better tighten it up.
I ain't gonna let no Air Force tell me what to do.
Confidence confronts precision. Pressure pairs with performance.
That's it.
The winners of each head-to-head matchup are awarded a hunt. The eventual national champion will receive a trophy buck hunt, with all of the meat donated to Trinity Oaks, a Texas nonprofit which provides meals to needy families. The commanding officer for these operations is Lieutenant Colonel Sean Dalrymple. Each mission begins in the TOC, the Tactical Operations Center, where Lieutenant Colonel Dalrymple sets the rules of engagement and the combatants get their final briefings. Eddie Wooldridge and Dan McKinley are heading out to the stand for the management doe.
Hey, look at that 6-point. Holy smokes. He don't like us in here. He's looking right at us and took off running.
As is the case with much of the G4 Ranch, wildlife is everywhere, and it's thrilling to witness, even if it scares off the deer.
Just leaning on each other right now, but they're fixing to go at it. I think they're fixing to let loose.
Yeah, I've seen some deer fight, but I haven't ever seen hogs fight.
Those two are not friends.
No. What's my range on those?
You're about 55 yards to those deer, or those hogs right there.
They ran every deer out of here.
So Eddie does what Eddie has to do to get the deer back. He tries to scare off the hogs. The key word is tries.
Dude, he's gonna have to run right in the middle of them boogers.
What? Are you seeing this? Hey! Psst. This is some... I can't believe this. I've never seen pigs not run off. Hip! 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 Hip!
There they go.
Now that the hogs are gone, the deer can come back, but conflict must be part of this piece of land.
Look at that fighting. How cool. Oh man, that's what I was waiting to see. Maybe the rut is starting to kick off a little bit here.
Yeah, those deer are pretty serious.
Yeah, there. Oh yeah. Oh man, look at that. Crazy. Uh-oh. Dad's coming over here to line them out. You boys better quit. Yeah.
That's a doe.
That's the one we want.
$60 yards. If we could pull off the move.
Here it goes. Oh, there's another one. I'm gonna take this one. That's a good one.
All right.
All right. Are we clear? Are we clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, send it.
She didn't move.
No, she moved 2.5 feet.
Yeah, to the ground.
Yeah.
Force on Force Army Buckhunters is brought to you by All Seasons Feeders, by AccuFire Technology, by the Bait Barn, by True Ballistics, and by Scent Blaster. Welcome back to Army Buckhunters. You may have noticed a new high-tech scope on many of the Buckhunters rifles. It's called the AccuFire, and it's quite a piece of equipment.
How far is that target from here?
That's 100 yards.
100 yards?
Set on 100.
So what you're looking at is obviously an optic, but it's with the computer built into it. So as many data points as you give it, is the more accurate it's going to be. So if you decide in at 50, 100, 200, all the way up to 500, it's how far the range can go. It's really going to tell you exactly where the bullet needs to go, right? So it takes a lot of the guesswork out as long as you have your range. You know, obviously with a rangefinder or kind of laying out your range points before you go out there always helps. But once again, the more data points you give it when you're sighting it in, the better. 3 rounds is what it took to get it zeroed, and then it was just 1 round adjustment all the way out to 300 yards. Yeah, it's basically just a really fast computer with the good glass on it. So we'll go into our settings here on our phone. Go to Wi-Fi. You'll see an AccuFire pop up. The password's always the same. Go back to the app. Now it's real time. So you can hear the sound, you hear everything. Now let's say that we're in a blind, or we just want to sit down, we have this on a tripod. We can come up here, find the Z's, put it in sleep mode, and you can still see everything from here. So we can sit down, wait for something to come to the feeder. You see that it's off, it's saving battery life, not pushing any screen light back on your face. You know, saving just kind of your night vision. If something walks in front of the feeder, you walk up and just real quick, short press the power button, and you're back on.
The boys are using them in the field as well. And in the last segment, Eddie Wooldridge used one to get his management doe.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Let's go check her out. That's a good shot.
Thank you. Yeah.
Obviously not very far.
Yeah.
She's a whopping 35 yards out.
Yeah, I know. I'm a long-range shooter.
What do you think? Your first time shooting the AccuFire scope, that True Ballistics ammo, close shot but effective.
Yeah, really super.
Yeah, it's quick when they go from here to there, and that's all you got to track.
Yeah,
it's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah.
Congrats. That'll be some good. That'll be good meat for Trinity Oaks right there.
Yes, sir. That'll feed a family in need for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. They'll be happy with that. We get the honor of taking all that in here when we're done with this trip. Drop off the meat to Trinity Oaks and watch it get wrapped and ready for families.
Eddie and Dan are the last of the first round competitors. We are now ready for the semifinals and a different shooting challenge on the range. Let's go back to the TOC, the Tactical Operations Center, and Commanding Officer Sean Dalrymple.
Man, round 2 is not for you.
I think I got you, brother.
I don't think so.
Game
going
over.
down.
Hey, I done took out the champ. You're
pretty
just next on the list.
I'm pretty sure I shot higher than you in that first round.
Next on the
You
bucket.
got to be a little bit
At
scared.
ease, guys, at ease.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the semifinal round of Season 2 Army Buckhunters Force on Force. Pretty special making it this far. More importantly, you both represent the Army, but both officers from the Army side. That's pretty amazing, because us officers, we usually get a lot of smack talk from the enlisted side, but I think both of you put down enlisted people in your preliminary rounds and move on. So a lot of that goes on to your quality of training you've done on the years. This part of the operation is no different. Still up for grab is all the stuff you see here on the table from all our great sponsors. Not to count the coveted Army Buckhunters Force on Force National Championship belt buckle and the gun provided by the Shooting Diva, and most importantly, the championship hunt at the beginning of Season 3. Guys, how awesome would it be to go home as the second Force on Force Army Buckhunters National Champion? Never been done by an Army guy, so you guys represent that opportunity to do it. Huh? Huh? All right, let's get to the rules of engagement. Safety's still a key. We already talked about weather's deteriorating out there, guys. It's just getting colder. Second thing, we use the crawl, walk, run method of training. We're right now in the walk phase of the training model. This time, you zeroed and crawled. From the previous round, we know both of you have the expertise to move on to the walk phase of this operation. This phase of the operation, you'll be given 10 rounds. You will start from the big circle, moving to your left to the smallest one, and then from the smallest one back to your right to the biggest circle in this competition. Third, we have the basic load. The basic load is being provided by True Ballistics ammo, the smallest standard deviation of any ammo in the market, which makes it the most consistent ammo. You guys saw from your qualification rounds how good that ammo is and why we use it out here. And then finally, the winner of this operation will move on to a management hunt here on the G4 Ranch. How cool would that be? Cool.
Yeah.
And eventually, someone will be a national champion. Now there is some strategy to this. The first round, in the preliminary rounds, we flipped a coin. We have a strategy here in the semifinal round. The way we do that is based upon how well you shot in the first round, who had the highest score. You get the choice of who goes first, who goes second. Brent, you shot the highest in round one, so what is your choice?
Hey, I shot 39 out of 40. I'm going first. I'm applying the pressure right
Whoa.
off the bat.
All right, so the gauntlet's been laid down, Danny. So you gentlemen, shake hands, move out and draw fire. Whoa.
Hey,
all the way.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna go ahead and go first and show you how it's done.
Force on Force Army Buckhunters is brought to you by Wiley X, by Mountain Mikes, by Mo Better Beef Jerky, by Camo Dust, by Cryptech, and by the G4 Ranch.
I've got my original dog tags
Oh, do you?
from over 20 years ago. I put them on every day.
Good deal.
Same way that I did that we were taught by our drill sergeants. So they're a little beat up. I've got some newer ones that are issued, but I still wear these every day. You can tell they're beat up and they've gone through some stuff. They've
Yeah.
been around the world. So I put them on every day, lace my boots up still, and put on the uniform, and very honored and privileged to do that. And these mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey gentlemen, welcome to the semifinal round of this competition. We're now on the run phase. I already briefed you in the talk of what your operation is going to be. We're going to confirm your zero, all right? You have 5 targets down there. You're going to go right to left, and then left back to right, 1 round per. If the target flips up, you got to shoot it back down. Cool?
Cool. And for you big officer guys, it's the biggest target to the littlest target, and then the littlest target back to the biggest target.
Wow.
So funny.
Yeah. Got jokes.
All right, Brent, you're up. Cool.
I'm up.
Let's get it on.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, you're going to shoot the right 0 target. Confirm?
Check.
Does he know what right is?
High right. Dead center a little high.
He's used to taking out berms, not targets.
Exactly.
Car
Ready,
hooks on
brother?
the range. I'm ready.
I can load your second 3-round magazine, assume a good supported fighting position, and engage your target. The one on the right again.
Same one.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You're in the diamond, but on the left. And then you
All
pull
right.
that one further left.
You ready?
Yeah.
You happy?
I'm good with it.
Alrighty.
All right. But we got to do one more thing here. Hold on.
Oh, unsupported, huh?
Nice.
All right, this time, sir, you're going to take and fire at the round disc, starting with the largest disc to the smallest disc, and then the smallest disc back to the largest disc.
Roger that.
Hit. Miss. 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 Hit. Hit. Hit.
Whew. Left it wide
That was-
open.
You left the door open.
I left it open.
You left it open. It's a little bit harder when I took that sandbag away from you, is it not?
Nah, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So Danny,
See what happens.
he left the door open. You know, let's see if your lucky hat,
See if the lucky hat pulls it out once again.
or you'll be back fishing soon, one of the two.
Force on Force Army Buck Hunters is brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers, by Hero Clean, by Grease Monkey Wipes, by Dermatone, and by Bug Band.
How do you control your nerves when you're doing something as precise as shooting?
Drown everything else out. At the end of the day, that's pretty much that's how I get through it. Well, when I'm fishing with my partner, he can be asking me questions, talking, and if I'm focused, if we're doing any kind of sight casting, I'm focused on the fish at hand, I don't hear anything that he says. So usually he ends up screaming at me and saying, hey, they're over here, or there's a bigger one over here, or something like that. I'm like, well, there's one right here. So I just drown everything out and do what I need to do to make it happen.
All right, Danny, you ready to confirm 0?
Make it happen.
All right, you're gonna shoot the left 0 target up there. All right, and confirm. Cool.
Cool.
Let's get it on.
First 3-round magazine, lock and load, assume a good supported fighting position. All right, lock and clear.
Good tight shot group right there.
High left.
Now we're good.
You ready?
You good? All right, second 3-round magazine. All righty.
Same spot.
Do I change it or do I not?
I wouldn't.
You know where you're hitting.
Let's make her happen, Captain.
You ready?
Big target to little target to big target. 10-round magazine.
That's right to left and then left to right.
Oh, I'm tracking that.
Okay, all right.
It's all on you.
The concern's always with you guys when we give you a coordinate, what number you're going to screw up. Kind of.
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. Is that all your bullets?
Uh-uh. There was one left.
I'm still counting a bullet left.
It just ejected.
I don't know where it's at, but there should be another round somewhere. Pop it to the rear.
It's right here.
Is that what?
Pop. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I wasn't going crazy.
Hey guys, great competition. You know, it's the semi-final round. We're now in the walk phase of this operation. Both of you shot, you know, under difficult conditions. We gave you the best ammo in the market, you know, so it's all based on your ability. So we're gonna go back to the talk, do an after-action review, and we'll go from there. Ooh.
Cool.
All right, let's move out, guys.
It was pretty close.
It was tight.
It was very
It
tight.
was some good shooting, but
Yeah.
hey, I don't know.
I think I'm moving on now. I may have gotten you.
Boy, I
At
don't think
ease,
so.
Feel pretty
guys.
confident.
Yes, sir.
Guys, welcome back, man. tough conditions out there on the range. Weather is really deteriorating. We're getting rain coming in, it's cold. I mean, so much that I had to pull out the old write in the rain paper out there to score the scores for you guys shooting. Well done out there in those tough conditions, guys. I want to talk about a little after action review. Talk about, you know, not just winning this competition, but what it means to be here representing the coalition.
It's awesome. It's a great experience to come around and be able to do this with all these guys and just meet everybody, network, and have fun and continue to build camaraderie. It's pretty cool.
Both of you guys proved to be worthy competitors out there. In those tough conditions, it's very hard to shoot like that. But no different than combat. We never get the optimal conditions anytime, and it's about improvising and adapting over it. And it was very close out there. It came down very, very tight. You know, we'll go to the scorecard here. You know, Danny shot 7, and Brent shot 6.
Yeah.
In those tough conditions, he edged you out. The lucky hat
all the way.
wins. So, you know, as part of this, Danny, you'll get a management buck hunt here on the G4 Ranch. So congratulations on that. And Brent, you get to clean the weapons. Cool.
With his win, Danny Jackson is the first entry into the Army Buck Hunter Finals. He will go on a management buck hunt as his reward on the G4 Ranch in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching Army Buck Hunters.